Yo, what is good, my fellow deadheads? Your overlord has returned with yet another Grand Cross video, and today, guys, we are finally doing it. I talked about it a few weeks ago. I'm just gonna go ahead and kick that out of the way now. We talked about it a few weeks ago. I was saying that LR Helbram has finally dropped, but I'm gonna have to wait about 3-4 weeks to actually get his LR, but we have finally done our final run for Heroes Arena this morning. The only reason why I'm not on the screen to LR Helbram just yet is because I have 30 diamonds, and I am going to go ahead and just throw a multi at the Demon King just as a celebratory thing for this video. But if you guys do like these videos, and if you guys like the preemptive summon strike for the start of the video, then you can definitely go down below. You can leave a like, you can hit the subscribe, you can hit the notification bell. You can also comment down below and let me know what you want to see. But we're going to go ahead and jump over to the Demon King banner real quick, pop that summon, and then we're going to go LR Helbram and get started off with the video. Alright guys, here we are. As you can see, I am quite deep in the banner. I have not pulled him just yet. I have pulled a dupe of, I'm pretty sure you are Gother, Transcendent Bond. I think I just 6-6'd him actually. I put a dupe for King, I feel like. And then I pulled a dupe for Nazians and Anglehad. So, low-key, I've been getting some pretty decent stuff from the banner, but I could use the Demon King or a dupe of Lance. But let's go ahead and just hop into this first multi. Not really too attached to what happens in this multi anyway, because I already know for certain that I am going to be going all the way to the pity point. I'm only 5 multis away now from this point. Meliodas gets knocked back. No, he doesn't, but I still want to skip. Oh, but I know that, like, I skip sometimes and I end up getting an SSR character, so I'm gonna just, it's gonna be blue text, isn't it? It's yellow text. I should just skip for real. I don't know why I'm building it up so much. Yeah, we even lost the whole thing. Yeah. Anyway, let's get over to the main event of this video. Now, guys, we are finally here with our boy, our GOAT, Helbram, and before we LR him, there are just a few things that I want to point out. Firstly, I obviously have his Holy Relic. A very big stipulation to his kit working the way that you need it to work is having his Holy Relic. So we do know that his Holy Relic has 20% increase to basic fairy stats. We already know that his pass is going to change a very crazy deal once he actually evolves, but I just want to show you guys how prepped up. There are characters in your account that you have no business working on as early as you do, and Helbram is one of those characters for me, except for, I guess, it was kind of in a period where I was already kind of like on top of all the meta units, you know, way back then, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just start working on random characters. And I've always loved fairies, and I know I've already done a Helbram PvP showcase, but like now I feel like on my own account I have a better depiction of how he's actually working for me, because my PvP obviously is where I'm at, you know, and my Helbram is gonna be as strong as I wanted him to be. So as you can see, we have a full UR gear set here. It's not all 15% rolls, just 15% rolls on the pieces that matter. The defense pieces, it could be 15%, which I will certainly push to get that. You know what? I can honestly do a few anvils right now. I will certainly push for the full 15% on all of his gear, because like I said a very long time ago, I wanted to try and get fairies maxed out and just, you know, have a bunch of stupid antics go down in PvP. But now that we are finally here at this man Helbram being, dude, it always gives you super success whenever you're at 2.9%. So stupid. But now that we are finally here, we can also see that in my closet, all my cosmetic pieces, or all of my costumes or outfits, there we go, are fully maxed out, and I do have enough cosmetic material sitting around right now to max out this LR costume. Then all of my weapons are maxed out, and actually some of these weapons were, I think, SR maybe. Some of them are definitely SSR though, but we even have all of those maxed out. We got 4 headpieces maxed out, and we finally got our 5th headpiece right here. So now also I really like the system, because now it makes it feel like maybe I don't need all 5 cosmetics, because now a character could possibly get an LR, and then boom, that is the 5th cosmetic. Then the Holy Relic, I have it boosted with the level 4 materials from level 4 Bird, but not with the level 4 materials from level 4 Deer. So after I evolve, help him and get his cosmetics maxed out, I quite literally have him completely maxed out 100%, besides having his relic boosted by Deer mats. But I do also have him True Awakened as well. I did that in preparation of this. So let's go ahead and pop over to the LR screen and just do the deed. It's been a very long time since this screen has come on, and I'm gonna actually just leave this screen to sit up right now just because, like, this is, oh my gosh, I've been waiting weeks for this, man. And I'm just so happy I finally got my Helbram. And certainly from this point on, I do have very different plans for how I am going to be storing LR coins, but let's go ahead and get this boy max level and hop over to PvP. Alright chat, we are here in PvP, and I've actually stopped doing elite PvP until I got my LR Helbram, so I'm actually much lower rank than I had expected to be, but nonetheless, we're just going to work our way up until we are back at a level that we should be at. I'm at 396k CC. I don't think I've ever seen my CC this high ever in PvP, so I'm glad I've decided to, you know, put my efforts into working on the fairy team. It looks like it's about to bring me a lot of fun. I'm definitely planning to True Awaken beta pretty soon here, because she is definitely the ultimate backline for the fairy team. I mean, I guess I could, you know, use Helbram as a backline, but I like the thought of just using beta and Helbram together and just getting all the extra stats. I kind of explained all of my philosophies with this team in my last video about LR Helbram. I can link that one, you know, above in the corner. But yes, we are just rocking a full fairy team. It's attack defense for the most part, or attack defense for DN, attack defense for beta, attack crit for Lancelot, and then attack defense for Helbram. But I just wanted to say before we go into this, Morelli's Helbram is like 73, and this is not a shot at Morelli or anything. I love Morelli. He's my favorite Grand Cross content creator. But that man's Helbram is like 73k 159,000, or 73,159. Mine is 74,463. And once I get that Deer Relic boost, who knows? This man might even be at 75k. But my Helbram is disgusting. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to say Morelli's a goated content creator. Definitely go check that man out. But my Helbram is a little more cracked than his. But we're gonna go ahead and just hop into some fights. I bought a bunch of PvP tokens here, so we're just gonna go ahead and just do it up. Yeah, first match. It might be kind of hard to tell my excitement because I just woke up a little bit ago, to be honest. But I am very excited nonetheless that I'm able to, yeah, see this team. It's gonna be teams like this for a little while. So like honestly, we can just I feel like they're gonna have dodge food, but it's cool. I'm gonna just do this for a little bit. It's gonna be a lot of, oh no, it's just gonna be a lot of fluff fights going on, just because, you know, like I said, I stopped doing elite PvP so that I could be ready for whenever I get my LR Helbram. Or rather, I just didn't want to do elite PvP without a fairy team. I didn't feel like thinking of any other team. I just wanted to use this team. Like, this is solely what I desired. So I was like, you know what? I am just gonna not do any PvP until I have this team ready. And now that the team is here, oh my goodness. Now that the team is here, I'm cooked. Wow. I did pretty bad there my first match. I kind of did feed into their retrogression thing really early though. See, in that event right there, Helbram wouldn't have even saved me because coming from the back line would have only petrified one person. But I digress, next match. But as I was saying in that first match, I literally just woke up, so like my thought process is not 100% there right now. And honestly, what I should have done that last match, I just lost to a team that had a level 63 fucking character in the front line. What I should have done that last match is I realistically should have I'll do this to bait evasion. It's a bot anyway. I should have realistically focused Hell to get rid of her and get rid of her retrogression like altogether, but instead I was being a doofus and just doing a bunch of like AoEs. Realistically, what I would like to do is go against a team that doesn't have cheesy well, one, I want to go against a team that's actually like at my level, so I need to lock in and not lose to stupid little, you know, things during the fights, just so I can make sure that I'm at somebody at my level so I can truly test this man, help him out. But realistically, what I want to see is how much extra damage is my team doing now whenever a fairy, or how much extra damage is a fairy doing whenever I have an enemy petrified. Because low-key, the petrify is good with King and Deanne, but like I prioritize the heal and the pure, somewhat semi-purify from the talent more than I want the petrify sometimes. So I feel like with Helbram in the front line, that just gives you another option to fall into another Petrify, right? But also now with Helbram too, Petrify makes me deal an extra 50% damage, I believe. Let's take a look at the stats on this fight right here. Okay, good. We got a solo leveling team. I want to see Helbram's stats mainly. Come on, load up. Oh, let's say load up. 47k attack. Wrong way. 38k attack, 49k attack. So attack stats are looking decent. Let's go for this. No Petrify is gonna happen though, right? Let's do this and then do this and then do this. I don't want to waste Helbram's ult gauge control because it could be really helpful in a tricky situation. So the Petrify does not. Oh, the Petrify does work. So that means that, well, Cha's not gonna get hit any harder, but low key, I messed that up because I should have used Cha I should have hit Cha in the first place to make sure that goodness, I should have hit Cha in the first place to make sure that she died with all the AoEs and everything too. But even still, so the bot is gonna petrify Helbram, and then I'm gonna petrify the bot, and then I'm gonna do bing bong boom. But you see, just having Helbram's ult gauge control definitely just makes me feel a lot more comfortable going against these teams, because a lot of these new characters, when they get their ultimate is when shit hits the fan. But just with all these extra stats as well, like, stuff is just so crazy looking, bro. Like, I'm getting extra attack related stats, I'm getting extra basic stats, and the basic stats that I'm getting is just so high. We're gonna go to the next game. We're gonna try to get a win screen with Helbram as well. Yeah, maybe for solo leveling teams, the strategy is get rid of Beru's taunt, petrify Cha, and then use an AoE. Oh, wait, aren't they immune to? Hold on. Let's see. I mean, again, another very weak team, but I mean, nonetheless, you see how the team works functionally. Let's just go for a petrify and then a wipe. Nobody's taunting or anything, so we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do it on Jinwoo because he's the strongest, so I suspect that he will live the longest out of all of his team if I hit them with a crazy attack like a petrify like this. Facts, especially with all the extra stats that I have. Like, bro, just look at how much turn 1 damage is going on, right? Because even though these teams suck, yes, they still do have characters who are given decent passes. Oh my gosh, what the heck? They're still giving these passes to, you know, the character. Well, actually, I guess that team didn't really have much synergy, because who was it? Sung Jin Woo, it was Shadow. Aren't those all self-buffing characters? Well, no, Sung Jin Woo buffs humans. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then let's do this. He's about to get that invincibility, though, so it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, because I'm way too strong. Oh, my gosh. No, the level 1 just absolutely obliterates that kid. Okay, yeah. Dude, I need to do PvP like more in my free time. Well, now that I have this team, I'm definitely gonna like grind PvP hard, but I do want to get other teams for PvP up, I guess, because basically other teams for PvP is basically teams for Heroes Arena, except for the only difference is the team works in PvP, they should work leagues better in Heroes Arena, because the 4th unit is actually on the front line providing extra damage, and also what do we just say? I don't have anything to get rid of his buff and petrify over there. So we're going to do this. We're going to petrify Beru, and then we're going to hit Cha with this, and then we're going to AoE. And that should be a clean wipe on the entire team. It's like, it's cool though. I'll be honest. It's cool that we finally have characters in the game that, like, max level or not, you do have to strategize quite a bit to get rid of them. Like even though they were all lower level than me, I still had to kind of like think of a way, like, how do I get rid of Cha right now? Because I got, Helbram got hit hard, but I do have Red Tarmiel on Helbram. Oh, goated maneuvers, because this definitely is a bot. But the reason why I put Red Tarmiel Link on Helbram is because I'm just like, Helbram is such a crazy source of stats that I know that enemies are going to be trying to pummel him at every turn. So I'm just like, let me just go ahead and help bro out. So his damage is not that crazy, but that skill's damage isn't that crazy in the first place because it's an ult gauge control skill. They really did upgrade that skill a great amount though, because it used to be level 1 and, oh my goodness, it used to be level 1 and level 2 where only 1 skill gauge controlled, but now it's like level 2 is 2 skill gauges controlled, and level 3 is 3 skill gauges controlled. So we're gonna go ahead and jump to the next match and see what else we find. Hopefully this match is something interesting. Hopefully the team is like comparable to me. Hopefully not stronger than me. They're in the 300s, but it still doesn't really mean much. Okay. And one of them is level 60. So yeah, these are all bots. These are all bots. This is okay. And since they're all bots, that means no food. Petrify, do this, do this. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a pretty clear, scheme for victory. Petrify somebody in the first. Oh, okay, she didn't get petrified. Petrified somebody in the first turn, and then does your entire team get immunity to petrify, or is it just King and Deanne? I feel like it's just King and Deanne. She probably just has her own form of. Ooh, another petrify. She probably has her own form of immunity built into her passive or something like that I'm just neglecting. Whoa. Honestly, even if she was much higher level, I feel like Helbram would have been okay. So they got rid of my petrify. I see. So we need to do this, and this, I assume. Oh wait, Red Tarmiella's on alpha. No, dude. So that means that my insight shit's not gonna work. Or is that a passive effect? It doesn't matter. I didn't do enough damage anyway. Except for I did. But fluidity activates, and now we might be in trouble because Shadow might be going ballistic here in a second. Does it take ultimate? It does take ultimate gauge. I remember that skill. Okay. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's certainly cooked. That's a lot of stats missing. But Helbram is still here. Oh, no, he's not. No, he not. Okay. So we still have an opportunity to win here, I think. But I have no petrify. That skill should be a petrify if it's at level 3. I'm just gonna let both of these rip because their unit who had Tarmiel is gone, but even still, it's already cooked. Actually, wait a minute. I'm chalking that win up to Helbram giving me so much extra stats to outlast in the first little bit that like it just didn't matter, bro. Helbram for the freaking win, bro. We're going to the next match. Chat, we've gone up a division, so that means that we're going to be fighting enemies that are a little bit stronger, I hope. And guys, again, like I said, I know that these teams are way underpowered below me, but like I need to actually just push PvP until I'm back up to that point where they are at my level. But even still, I feel like this is still somewhat entertaining. Ooh, a Demon King team, but much weaker than me. Okay. They're also level 90, level 60. Yeah, also just some crappy little team. Let's ooh, I did not see that red Tarmiel link. Of course. Let's do this. And this. And this. Could have definitely done a better lineup of skills, maybe. Actually, what am I talking about? This team was so weak. Yeah, there was no real mortal danger or anything. I might even start skipping a few matches just because some of these matches are getting a little rinse, wash, repeat. If I find an actual good match, maybe I'll just stop there in the recording and put it up. But I mean, this video again, like bro, I even lost the first match. These videos are not supposed to be like a dead man win compilation. Like it's just me trying out the team for real. And like I like the fact that I low-key lost in the first match because I'm just like, yo, that just shows that like even if you're not paying attention and you have like one of the toppest tier teams in the game, you know, you can still get washed. So it's just like there is some thought that goes into PvP nowadays, and I like that. I do like that. It feels like it's a lot less like, oh, you spent more money than me, and it feels like it's a lot more okay, we got to think about it. Because you know, fairy teams go against each other all the time. Not really meaning much. I'm not going to skip this match, actually, just because it's Demon King. Well, if I instantly obliterate right here, then I am certainly skipping match. And then petrify somebody else. Oh, you had the taunt on me, but the Petrify won't work on you. No, it does work on you. You are useless, bro. Yeah, alright. Next match. I'm skipping this. Alright, guys. We got a Demon King team, and they're actually 300k, so this might be somewhat a challenge. Let's just do this. I mean, honestly, the Meliodas is weak as shit. It doesn't really matter, but we're going to set up for a big damage turn with the Petrify into the AoE. Nice. We take 2 of them. And we take the Demon King shield. And we take the Demon King's life, motherfucker. We're going to try to get a Helbram win screen, because literally one of the matches I did before this, Helbram did actually get the win screen, but it was just the enemy was so much lower combat class than me that it just really didn't matter. But the real question is, honestly, if I do this, I don't think I kill. And then we'll do this and do this, and hopefully get that Helbram win screen. At least one. No, everybody else is too strong and Helbram's damage is too weak. No, I should have just did the 3 Helbram skills, but we'll move on to the next match and hopefully get the Helbram win screen before we're done. All right, chat, this is our second to last match here, and they're only 286k, so they're literally 110k CC below me. But I'm gonna be real, at this point, I really do just want my win screen, so we're just gonna do this. We're gonna take whatever we can get for this Helbram win screen, to be honest. Luckily though, since all these enemies are bots, they're not actually doing any any dodge food, so that's good. Wow, that's crazy. Well, Helbram's type advantage, that should help for his win screen. I think so. Yes. This is a... Ooh, nah, it's fine. Helbram lost his buff, but I mean, it's okay. It's perfectly fine. The point of this team is a turn 1, like, blast session. Because in the first turn, you have a buff on everybody, and that gives you an extra attack-related stats from Beta in the back, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so you have full health. You need to be handled, because you are a miscreant. Oh, I feel like Lancelot's going to kill. So let's just do this to be safe. Or no. No, Lancelot is going to kill. No. Why is this Helbram win screen so hard? Wait, Helbram doesn't kill, though. He does. He absolutely does. Giga Chad Helbram in the building, bro. We get the Helbram win screen. You know what I'm saying? We can finally move on to our last match now. I can't front of you. I was really upset that we didn't get that win screen all video, except for that one fight where I wasn't going to throw it in the video because it was so easy. But, oh, no. Okay. But now it seems that we have gotten our Helbram win screen. So balance in the universe is restored. And I can go ahead and go into this last match confidently, knowing that I've given you guys what we need here. But guys, here we are in the last match, and it is actually a match against more fairies, but they are way underpowered below me. But let's see whose team takes the cake here. We are going to... Honestly? Oh, the King Indiana is on level 60. I know this is taking the easy route, but like, yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to take that easy route and just get rid of their King Indiana since they're so underpowered. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm selling myself. Nah, took her out. Cool. But it was very close to me not taking her out. So that's one of the next things I need to do with this team is because even though I got LR Helbram now, it's just like that was like the base level I was trying to be at. Now I got to push everybody else to a level where LR Helbram is, where they all have their cosmetics completely maxed out, and they all have their just everything maxed out. But like realistically, I care more about PvP because PvP is literally just practice for Heroes Arena now. And I gotta say this team performs like definitely to a degree that I think is perfectly fine. Oh, dude, I hate Glocks and their stupid commandment. Let's do this. Let's petrify Glocks and then just do this and then just do this. But like, no, definitely the fairy team performs to a degree that I love. And like, dude, just being a fairy lover in this game, I would have never expected fairies to perform to this degree as it does, like that in this day and age. So I'm definitely just very happy with this, and I'm just kind of like basking in the glory moment, to be honest, like right now. But I guess I just want to say thank you guys for also just being chill whenever I drop any sort of video. I drop like anime, kind of like random content videos. I drop, Grand Cross. I drop JJK. I drop, Black Clover Mobile. Like, whatever I drop, y'all are there. And I really, really do appreciate that. Because I feel like I do have a very good outlet to go and just do stuff that I think is really cool. And that's you guys are a very big part of that. So, again, I just want to say thank you guys. The LR Helbram is absolutely insane, absolutely nutty, super fun. But not to get all sentimental on y'all at the end of the video, but just super chill, bro. Like, I'm just feeling so good. And those are some solid matches. Out of the 13 matches I just did, chat, I won 11 of them. So I'd say, like, even though I had a few slip-ups here and there, team performs for sure. Next thing we certainly need to do is get Beta that star, or the True Awakening star, because I obviously need to improve my play strategies with the team as well, because there were definitely some teams that should not have beaten me, but like they just did beat me because I was being stupid, in that first match, and then I can't even remember the other match where I lost, but yeah, literally, it's just a learning process. I'm getting back into PvP. I'm getting my feet wet again in PvP. But if you guys did enjoy the video, man, y'all can go down below. Y'all can leave a like. Y'all can hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below. Let me know what you want to know, man. But that's gonna be it for your boy DeadmanVince. We love LR Helbram. Peace.